Good afternoon and welcome to another Walkie Talkie. You can imagine where we're at based on the way the camera's pointed. It must be a heavy day on the roads because it's pretty much nose to tail. Very famous Partick railway station nearby as well. An interesting tidbit about a set of flats over there. No, what I'm saying is there was a guy got caught by one of these internet safety teams. He got busted for talking to somebody underage and very sexually. He did tell the people investigating before the police turned up that he was freshly in from Canada and on an immigration licence. That invariably was heavily affected by what he had done and how the police investigated the case. He wasn't far from being chucked out, as in he did get chucked out, but not that long from the investigation. It just goes to show karma is a bitch. Some people kill it, but I would say karma happens. But anyway, we're not here to talk about this video. We're actually going to be talking about the sincere dangers of Wegoby and Ozempic drugs. Now, my general rule on these two types of drugs is quite simple. Right, they come in a kind of almost pen-shaped thing that diabetes type 1 users have to inject into their stomach, and anything of that shape should be thoroughly avoided unless your doctor has actually prescribed it, and the doctor would ever only prescribe diabetes medication for that kind of pen-shaped injector. If it's anything apart from medication to treat diabetes, leave it alone. Now, people have said they've had weight loss on Wegoby and Ozempic, but quite honestly, it came with side effects, and it comes frequently with side effects. So honestly, the benefits are few and the side effects are massive. It's not worth it. There have been Ozempic deaths completely attributed to Ozempic and Wegoby, right? They're basically two cheeks of the same arse. Nothing much different, nothing much better. That's just the way it goes. And if people who are watching this video are thinking about getting Wegoby or Ozempic, take my advice, don't. Just do conventional dieting, and that can be as subtle as, you know, bringing down the portion size of whatever you eat and then times that by the rest of the week. Or it could be, instead of getting the bus from over there, do the walk instead. Very, very straightforward, simple things. And the two drugs, Wegoby, Ozempic, are basically, they're actually diabetes medications themselves. And unless you have diabetes yourself, you shouldn't be touching these things. And the doctors prescribe, when it comes to diabetes type 1, they prescribe other medications, and the reason for that is the other medications are actually a lot more safe to deal with. I know diabetes medication in general is very unsafe, right? And that's absolutely, yes, that stands the truth. Everything fits the scale, right? But for some odd reason, people are thinking the idea of doing these Wegoby and Ozempics for weight loss is going to be a, let's say, a win-win formula. It doesn't. I know people at this point in time are posting the Ozempic and Wegoby stories and saying, oh, it's been brilliant, I'm X amount of stones lighter, or I've never had life so good like this. Well, clearly they're going to say stuff like that. They might even be sponsored by Big Pharma. It's dangerous, you know. Let's say, for instance, I want to take a couple of inches off my waist, but you don't see me huffing fucking whippets, or you don't see me taking blood pressure medication. All medication in general is very, very, very dangerous, and you have to be almost counselled by a doctor what milligram rating to take, when to take it, how many times a day, etc. It's just, and hearing people blindly just fall into Wegoby or Ozempic, right? It's actually frightening, because I just go, oh well, yeah, Pat Butcher says that was absolutely fine, and you know, Pat Butcher doesn't always talk the truth all the time, and Pat Butcher's body is totally different to your body, so it's more safer to go down, you know, like the routes I was talking about, bringing down the portion size, bringing down the frequency of big meals, doing the walk instead of a bus, walking up and down the stairs instead of using the train. Train, you know what I mean, lift. I was going well until my brain just went But yeah, anyone out there that is wanting to lose a few pounds and see a few inches off their waist, I implore you, do the traditional things, you know, have a lesser plate size, have less plates per day, plates per week, go do a wee bit of walking, maybe a bit of football, dust down that bike in the front bedroom and nosh out a few kilometres. And I'm not talking about an electric bike, might I say, I'm talking about that trek bike that you used to use dead frequently but not so much now. Get that bike in use, do stuff, you know. There are still gyms out there that actually you don't need a direct debit for, you just pay per visit, which is brilliant. I know one. I think generally, yeah, that's all the stuff I want to import to you all, and that's all I want to say on the matter. Right, a general wrap up. Thanks for joining on the Walkie Talkie, folks. Please get it shared about the place. Feel free to subscribe or comment. Remember, comments get put through the approval thing. Once it gets approved, it's on, so don't worry on that. And until the next Walkie Talkie, stay well, stay safe, leave it a Ozempic alone, and leave it Wegoby alone. It's only tears before bedtime. Anywho, I'm out.